My name is Lillian West, and for my historical fiction book, I decided to do Little House on the Prairie. Now, I don't have the first book. I do have the second book, though. This one's Farmer Boy. It's the next song or the next book, but for some reason, I decided to be complicated and talk about Little House on the Prairie. So, in this book, there's this family called the Ingalls. I think that's how you pronounce it. This book is based in the 1800s, and basically they decide that they are going to move away and find a settlement down in Kansas. And in this book, they end up finding all kinds of twists and turns on the way. This book is really about, kind of like the Oregon Trail, if you know all the difficulties about that. Um, they they get the difficulties, or you get to read about the difficulties on the way down to Kansas, and you also get to read about the difficulties of building their home and their settlement and what a family really had to go through during those times. It also has ups and downs. They meet new friends and family and new people that they really get to call like a town almost. Not really a town, but I keep saying the word settlement because that's really what it says. And they meet Native Americans and they become friends and wildlife, all kinds of things that you would really experience in these kinds of times. And I really like this book because it makes you, it's kind of like a diary of a girl, of one of the girls, one of the daughters, and it makes you really immersed into the book. It gets you pulled in. You really think of how interesting and how nice it is to actually learn about this stuff rather than just in history books. And this book is targeted for young audiences, and it shows what kind of like writing style Laura has. In the beginnings, they have like these cute little drawings of kind of like what is gonna go on in the chapter and what's gonna happen. I think that's really it about that book. It's a really nice book. I definitely want you to give a read. There is a series, so there's not really an ending on a specific book and whatnot, but 10 out of 10. They're all at the Scottsbluff Library.